With skincare, one of the things that you want to think about is versatility. As a makeup artist, it is not my job to be their esthetician, right? How many estheticians do I have in the group? Oh, you're going to get angry with me. As a makeup artist, it is not my job to treat their skin. It is my job to apply and protect the skin in a way that makes my makeup last as long as it needs to. For example, if I'm working, if you do wedding makeup, for example, that makeup needs to last all day, right? You're probably applying makeup in the morning, it's lasting all day, they're drinking, they're dancing, they're doing all of their things, and people are this close to them and photographing them, so that skin needs to be prepared in a way that makes that makeup last. In other jobs, one of my jobs I do every week is with a woman named Jillian Michaels from The Biggest Loser. She's only on camera for 7 minutes. So my job is to make that makeup look good for 7 minutes. That's my favorite job of the week because they pay me my day rate for 30 minutes worth of work. But it also has to change the way that I think about things, right? You want to have skincare in your kit that allows you to do anything you need to do to make that makeup maintain. So for me, I keep it very basic. Makeup remover, cleanser, toner, moisturizer. When you are building your kit, you cannot think like a consumer. You've got to think like a professional. Because most of us got into this industry because we love hair and makeup, right? We love product. We love to buy product. We like to play with product. But you really want to edit yourself here. So you want a makeup remover that's very gentle, something that allows you to remove makeup and something that's not too active, something that's not going to cause any irritation, something that's not going to interfere with your client's everyday makeup or skincare regimes. Does that make sense? So for me, I like something very gentle. Embryolisse or Dermalogica are my two skincare brands of choice right now because they are really designed for sensitive skins. From the oiliest to the driest skin and for the most sensitive skin, these are products that work for everybody. So for a cleanser, I would keep it very simple. And you don't need to spend a lot of money on your skincare. You know, people will come to me and say, do I need to get Creme de la Mer or one of these products? I say, no, you just need to get something that's very gentle. Even something like Cetaphil that you can find at a drugstore or is a great way to work because it is very gentle. One of the things I want you to think about is when you're putting your kit together, you can remove that skincare and product from its primary packaging and put it into something that allows you to travel. You know, if you're going into those 2-ounce or 3-ounce bottles, it's a great way not only to pack your kit in a way that allows you to take it on a plane, it's also a great thing to do because your clients don't get caught up in what are they using on my face. They just step back and say, oh, they're a professional. So whatever skincare they're going to use, I'm going to trust. Toner. A lot of makeup artists and estheticians have gotten away from toner. Americans have been kind of rejecting it lately in a lot of the new skincare brands. For me, I love toner. It's like, gets all that excess dirt, oil, and cleanser off the skin. I'm sure you've all heard the saying it's like rinsing your dishes after you wash them. But what toner will do is bring the skin back to a pH level where bacteria does not grow. It prepares the face for a moisturizer. And for me, I also use it as a way to kind of get my client in the right mood. How many of you are working in a salon or spa environment at this point? That can be really difficult because you've got your clients coming in and they've been with their kids all day or they're working all day and this is really their time, right? And sometimes they're so frazzled you need to like pull them in. And I use toning the skin as a way to do that because I love to work with essential oils. Rose water-based toners like Embryolisse, Mario Badescu has a toner that I love, or Shu Uemura. But I love things that have essential oils in them because the way that I apply the toner and let it set before I apply my moisturizer is also giving them that little bit of treatment with the essential oil. Essential oils also share 3 properties, right, my estheticians? They're bactericide, so they kill bacteria. They're bacteriostatic, so they repel bacteria. And they're cetophilactic, so they're great for cell reproduction and healing the skin. And it's a nice barrier before you go in with your moisturizer and your makeup. For moisturizer, again, don't get caught up in getting whatever the big buzz is. People always want the latest and the most active and all of these things. I go the opposite way. I want something that's very gentle in a moisturizer, something that allows me to use it on as many people as possible. And my moisturizer of choice tends to be Embryolisse La Creme. It's kind of that cult product that every makeup artist carries in their kit. For a long time, it was only available in France and Switzerland, and I think that most makeup artists carried it because if you had it, it meant you were working in Paris. But really, you would just have one person go over and buy it for everybody. It is now available in the United States. It's available today at the Crown booth. But this is kind of a 24-hour miracle cream. It's called Embryolisse La Creme. It's EMBRYOLISSE. And this product is La Creme concentrate, and a little bit goes a long way. And the reason I love this is it was developed for burn victims, so it's great for sensitive skin, but it's an oil and water, very simple emulsion that works well with a large number of foundations. My thought process with moisturizer, and I'm not a chemist, but my thought process, what I have always found is that I have found that like works best with like. Do you know what I mean by that? If I'm working with an oil-based foundation, I find that my makeup tends to last longer if I use an oil-based moisturizer. If I'm using a water-based foundation, I find that my makeup tends to last better with a water-based moisturizer. If I'm using a silicone-based foundation, it's only then that I will use a silicone-based primer. Because in my mind, oil and water don't mix, and oil and water can break down silicone. So I find that like works best with like, and my makeup tends to last a long time. So with moisturizers, I do tend to try and find one water-based, one oil-based. I am not a primer person, and I get in a lot of trouble with makeup brands for this. I don't get it. I'm old. I was doing makeup before primer. Is there anyone who's been doing makeup longer than 10 years? Right? We did makeup before primers, and it always lasted. So I'm not a big primer person. For me, the less that I put on the skin, the better it looks. And I can make it last if I apply it steadily and kind of layer it up instead of packing it on, which is what a lot of makeup artists like to do. For primers, if I am going to carry a primer, I do like something that is very light and that fills in the pores. There are so many on the market right now. You really have your choice with primer. As far as skincare, like under-eye creams and things like that, I don't carry them necessarily because my moisturizer will do the same thing. If I do carry an under-eye cream, the one that I tend to like right now is Embryolisse or Bobbi Brown. I just like the way it looks. I like the way it takes product, and I find it holds product a little more. Lip balm and lip moisturizer is another thing that is a preference, and it's really, for me, one of the most important parts of prep. Because if I don't lay a great groundwork with my skincare, my foundation is never going to look its best. And if my foundation doesn't look its best, I don't care how great your smoky eye application is, your makeup doesn't look good. So for me, for lip balm, I like to carry a few different options. 8-Hour Cream is probably one of my favorite products. If I could use it in every application, I'm sure that I would find a way to. Is anybody on Beautylish? Yeah, if you're not, you should check it out. Beautylish.com is a great resource for makeup artists and hairstylists and beauty enthusiasts. It's kind of like a Facebook for our community. But I write a weekly article for them on building a better makeup kit. And my piece this week is on Elizabeth Arden's 8-Hour Cream. I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's probably the only product that I pay money for because they don't send it to me. But I like something that's going to moisturize the lips and condition the lips. But one of the things I want you to think about is if you're using one of those high shine lip balms like a Rosebud Salve or 8-Hour Cream, and then you've got to do a matte lip, you're never going to get it, right? So for me, I always carry a high shine, deep moisturizing lip balm. I also carry a matte lip balm, something that really allows me to condition the lips but keep them looking matte. And my favorite right now is either from Makeup Forever or from MAC. Is it interesting for you guys to know what I actually use? Yeah. I also carry a light scrub in my kit, a fresh sugar scrub that I can use to condition and kind of remove dead skin from the lips and really have them looking their best. For those of you that are working in Florida and the South and Puerto Rico, where humidity is such a part of your everyday makeup applications, making sure that that lip is polished and perfect so you don't see those little bits of dead skin throughout the day is a great way to make sure your makeup goes to the next level.